Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Andrea. I'm a full-time writing instructor and a part-time content creator and indie author. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning friends. It is great to have you all here. It is Thursday, but it feels like a Monday because today is the first day of the fall semester 2023. It's the first day of classes, so everything officially starts today, but I teach on Tuesdays, not on Thursdays. So I don't have to go to campus or be in the classroom today, but I do have 2 online classes that are starting today, so I will be doing work for those, and I've got lots of admin type stuff to do. This gives me 2 days this week and then Monday of next week to focus on admin stuff, focus on email, getting myself like truly back in the headspace of a semester before I have to actually go to campus. So like by Tuesday of next week, I will have had 3 days of working from home, and like it'll feel like the next natural step for the start of the semester, if that makes any sense. So it's morning. I'm still adjusting to my fall semester schedule. I did manage to sleep, and I did manage to wake up at a reasonable time. So I've got some time to do a workout, make a smoothie, put myself together after my workout, all of that stuff. So that'll be good. I will probably do some work in between some of those steps. Like I'll probably have my smoothie and do some work before I go like freshen up my hair and get changed into my general outfit for the day. I've already done some work in bed. I've already scrolled through my emails, looked at the things that I could just look at and read and then file away. So all that's left in my email at this point is things that I actually need to take action on. So I will do that after my workout. So yeah, it's the start of the semester. So I figured I would vlog this first day of like full-time job, working from home, all of that. We've had a couple teaching vlogs recently. So in the last vlog, I took you all to campus with me for my faculty meeting, and there was another vlog before that where I was doing all of the final fall prep, and we made everything super autumnal and cozy in here, because if I have to be thinking about the fall semester, I'm gonna make it fall in here. I'm still feeling that way, but yeah, I don't have the energy to decorate, but I'm definitely gonna decorate for fall sooner rather than later this year, because I am ready for it. But yeah, so this will be another kind of teacher vlog. I will do some editing though, and I will give you all an editing update. So there will be some book stuff in here. So yeah, so get comfy, get cozy, settle in, and yeah, enjoy the first day of the fall semester with me. We're gonna make it fun, we're gonna make it cozy, we're gonna make it really chilled and relaxed. No stress, it's all good. So we're gonna start with a nice relaxing indoor aerobic workout. I'm gonna put on a virtual walking video. I've been doing that lately, and like for over a week now, and in just that short amount of time it has been making a massive difference to how I feel physically and even mentally a bit, and also I think it's helping a little bit with my sleep, so I definitely want to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have my workout and then get on with the rest of the morning. All right, it's now quite a while later. Only just past noon, but it feels like it's been a while. I've got several things crossed off my task list for today, so that's great. I got all of my announcements posted first thing, so that is done and checked off for the week. I might also need to add a new task to the bottom of the list. Prep Monday announcements. Monday is when I will do my lesson planning. Let me add that to Monday. Yeah, so Monday I will prep for Tuesday. So I'm not worried about lesson planning today. I've got enough other stuff to do and I can do that on Monday, plus lesson planning for Tuesday is going to be super easy because there's really it's the first day of class. We're gonna read through the syllabus and go over the course policies. We're gonna introduce ourselves. I'll assign the first assignment. Will I though? I don't think so, actually. The first assignment Monday, like I've got my plan for Monday. Yeah, we're gonna do class introductions, review the syllabus and course policies, and start the intro to business writing lectures. So for those who are new and don't know what I teach, I told you in the intro at the start of this vlog, I'm a full-time writing instructor. But what does that mean? I'm a writing instructor in a major writing programs at my local university. And I primarily teach business writing, and I'm teaching all business writing this semester. So other semesters I'll teach other writing classes, but business writing it's my baby. It's the main class that I teach. It's where I'm happiest as well, I won't lie. So I'm thrilled to have 5 sections of it. So I teach 5 courses each semester. So I've got 5 classes with 24 students. So I've got 120 students, which is a lot. I always start the semester, or at least I started doing this a few semesters ago, like 2-ish years ago. I realized I had a bit of a gap at the beginning of the semester to kind of ease them into the topic of business writing and writing in general. My class is required by the business school, the School of Business. So all of my students in all 5 of these classes are business majors of some specialty or another. Accounting, finance, supply chain, marketing, business law, sports business. There's so many different like specialties they can like declare a focus on. So a lot of them are in the headspace of their major courses, and they're not mad about taking my class, but like it's required. They wouldn't be there if they didn't have to be there. And they've got a very kind of preset idea of what all writing classes are like, and if they didn't have a very positive experience in the first year writing classes, they tend to be more hesitant about my class. So I try to spend at least 1, if not 2 class periods at the beginning of the semester, like outside of discussing the syllabus, to go over like just writing in general and mindset when it's connected to writing, and like perspectives on writing and how this class is different from the other writing classes that they've taken, and kind of recapping some of the things that they should have learned in 101 and 102 but might have forgotten, but framing it in a different way. So I've got 3 lectures. I won't get through all 3 of them next Tuesday, so I'll try to get through at least one of them next Tuesday and then do the other couple the following Tuesday, and that is when we will introduce the first project. So yeah, lesson planning for Tuesday is not going to be that difficult. I could go in with just what is jotted down on the syllabus and not have anything more detailed because I've been doing this that long, but I will write out more notes next week. So today, all that's left, I need to print off my rosters for my online class. Because it is technically the first day of classes, so I always print out a roster on the first day. I'll print off another roster when the drop add period ends and just reconcile the 2 and make sure that like all of that is organized. And then I need to create and set up my folders. So I always have, where did I put them? Are they in here? when I moved my office around. Okay, I'm gonna have to find them. They're here somewhere, but I have plastic envelope folders that I put a paper folder inside, and I have one for each class, and that is what holds the official roster that I print off, the grade sheet that I make up, and the attendance sheet that I make up, and then any other papers related to each specific class goes in each of those folders, and it's all color coded. So I need to get that set up today, and then I've got emails to go through. I've got so many emails. So I'm gonna stop and take a bit of a lunch break. It is now 12:22, so I want to get some lunch, get some food, step away from the desk because I've been here all morning. My workout was great. I've gotten myself a bit freshened up. I'm cozy in a nice cardigan, but I am wearing leggings and cozy clothes ultimately because it's a work from home day. So I'm cute, but I'm cozy, and I feel like that's just my vibe. So yeah, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and relax for a little bit, not think about teaching work for like 30 or 40 minutes, and then I will come back to all of this and get some more work done this afternoon. And hopefully, I think with like how I've structured everything today, I hope I can stop work at about 4. And so from 4 to 5, we can edit. And we'll talk about that later. But yeah, for now, food and probably coffee as well. Okay, it is now a little while later. Lunch break is done. I have made myself a nice big cup of coffee, decaf, but it still helps. Yeah, so I'm back at my desk and back to work. I did pop out for a moment to my mailbox, checked my mail, picked up a package for my parcel locker. Nothing exciting. I've just put in a start of the semester order for more masks. So that is what arrived because I am still wearing a mask in the classroom. And I also still have on the way more sanitizing wipes and hand sanitizer. I just get a big bottle of hand sanitizer and then top up all of my little bottles that I've got stashed everywhere in all of my bags, stuff like that. So like I usually have a bottle of hand sanitizer in my handbag, like a small, like 2-ounce travel size one, but then I have a slightly larger bottle in my work bag. So I've ordered some more of that. So the masks arrived today. The hand sanitizer and the wipes I think should arrive tomorrow or maybe later today. I don't know, but they were coming separately. I also, you know, when you're in your 40s, it really is the little things that make you happy. So I knew my car registration renewal was coming. I always put in a note in my calendar to kind of remind me a month ahead. So it's always due on like middle of September, like I think September 15th. So I had an alert in my calendar for August 15th that car registration would be due next month. And it came. The renewal notice came in the mail today, and oh my gosh, I mean, 2 things, 2 very exciting things. The most exciting, no emissions test required this year. And it's not it's not giving me a total to renew for 2 years, which makes me wonder if I just don't have the option to renew for 2 years because my emissions test will be due next year. But that's fine. Fingers crossed. I've said this the last 2 years, I feel like, but fingers crossed, I have a new car by next September and then I won't need to worry about it. But at least for this year, no emissions test required. So I don't have, like on the walk back from the mailbox, because I just was telling myself it's gonna be due. Like, there's gonna be an emissions test. My car's now 10 years old. It's a 2013. And so I just was telling myself, you're gonna have to go get an emissions test. So the whole like 5-minute walk back from my mailbox, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can try to go tomorrow after Whole Foods, and if not, then I could probably dash out sometime on Monday. I really don't want to have to wait until Wednesday, because if it is required and if something goes wrong, like if I don't pass it for some reason, then I'm gonna have to get it into the mechanic. So then I've like convinced myself in my head there's going to be an emissions test required. So when I got home and set everything down and finally was able to open up the notice and saw no emissions test required, it was just like the best thing ever. And second bonus, because my car is getting older now, it's only $53 to renew my car registration. So, you know, that is the downside of newer cars. The newer your car is, the higher your registration cost is, at least here in the state of Arizona. Let me know if you're in other states, if your registration is calculated differently, or like if you're in another country, how your vehicle registration is run. But at least here in Arizona, the older your car is, the lower your registration cost is. So I've got this next to my Costco renewal, so I will be paying both of those bills probably tomorrow. Not gonna deal with it today. But yeah, that was exciting. So did pop out just briefly. So hot today. Like, so hot. It was 107 when I went out. It's going up to 109, but it's only gonna be like 92 on Monday. We'll see if it stays that way on Monday, but it is going to cool down. We're gonna have like a bit of a cold spell come in. Cold spell being mid-90s. Then it's gonna go back up to the 100s, like 103 to 106. So it's too soon for it to be cooling down like that for good, for 90s to become the normal, but we are getting close to that. Like, I think we're just a few weeks away from seeing 90s more regularly. So it's gonna be a nice chilly weekend. Might have to make another batch of tomato soup this weekend because it's only gonna be in the 90s. But yeah, so I took my lunch break and then I got a bit distracted by going out to get the package and doing some stuff, but it is now time to get back to work. I've got a few hours before I'm hoping I can stop at about 4 and switch to some book editing work. So I'm just gonna get the music turned back on. I've got my folders. I found all my folders. So I've got my folders. I need to get out the sticky notes, get everything labeled and put together, print off those 2 rosters, and then go through my email, and also probably check the discussion boards again. I don't know. I didn't cross them off. So one of my tasks today is also to read through the discussion board posts for my 2 online classes. They're posting their introductions. So I'm trying to check those throughout the day, these first couple days, so that I don't have 48 of them to read all at once, like on Monday. So it's going to be an afternoon of teacher admin and emails, fueled by coffee and good indie acoustic music. I've got an Alex Rainbird playlist going. Yeah, I need to shut up and dive into this work or I'm not going to be stopping at 4 to edit. So yes, work, then edit. be a thumbnail, right? Oh, that's how I'm feeling right now. I am very tired, but I have crossed a million things off my task list today. But I have crossed a million things off my task list today. There's just one thing left, and that is to edit. It is now 4:20, so I am ending teaching stuff a little bit later than I had wanted. I'd hoped to be done by 4. I'd hoped to be done by 4. Brain no longer working. So editing is going to be fun. I need to get everything disconnected and swapped over. The highlight of teaching work today, as I disconnect things and switch everything over, the highlight of teaching work today was absolutely all of the syllabus extra credit assignments that students had sent in. In the past, I have asked them to submit, so in the syllabus, there is a section that says, good job on reading the syllabus. If you've got to this point or whatever, follow these instructions. This is an idea that I got from another colleague when I first started teaching business writing, and I have loved it. It just brightens my day at the beginning of the semester. So in the past, I have asked for my students to send me a business, like school appropriate, safe for work kind of a thing, but a business related school appropriate meme. And so I've gotten some really great memes in the past. They've been really, really funny and I've loved it. But I've now been doing that for 5 years because I have been a full-time instructor for 5 years. This is my 11th semester full-time, my 21st semester, not including summer classes, in this program in general. So for those who are new-ish, I've worked full-time since 2018 when I finished my PhD, but then prior to that, for the 5 years that I did my PhD, I was a graduate teaching assistant. And so I taught 3 courses a year as a TA. Now I teach 10 courses a year full-time. I didn't do this when I was a TA, but since being a full-time instructor, I've had this syllabus extra credit assignment hidden in the syllabus, and it's been great. But because I've been doing the business memes for 5 years, I've now seen pretty much all of the business memes. Like, you would think there'd be new ones being created every month, but every year I tend to get the same ones, like every semester. So I'm just a bit bored of that. So this year, I saw someone on Instagram, I saw a meme, a teaching meme on Instagram, talking about doing, asking for pictures of baby otters. And I loved that idea, but then I thought, well, why limit it to otters? Like, let's just say baby animals in general. So I have been getting pictures of baby animals all day. And it's been making me very happy. So I might just start doing that, like every semester, switch up what I'm asking for. Like this year, like this semester I'm asking for baby animals. Next semester I might specify, like I was thinking I should do squirrels. I should have done squirrels. That was a missed opportunity. So I might do squirrels next semester, and then next fall I can do something else. And so yeah, I think switching it up so it's not the same thing, but still something really cute and heartwarming would be a good idea. So that has been fun. But now it is time to switch to editing. So your editing update, I only need 3,598 words today. So we might keep it simple. But I had been hoping that I would be able to do over 7,000. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. But I am up to chapter 20 I got through chapter 19 yesterday, so I'm up to chapter 20. I just have chapter 20 and the epilogue. So chapter 20 is 4,646 words, and the epilogue is 2,600 something. So I'm so close. I'm so close to getting through this part of like this phase, or this part of draft 2. I still need to go back and work through all of my individual notes in my project notebook. So I've got 1.5 pages here and then 2 pages here. And yeah, so I've got 3.5 pages of notes, and these are, some of these are like things where I've noted down like I need to be addressing these issues between chapters 2 and 4, or between chapters 12 and 13. Some of these I have already done. So like there are a couple notes that I can see. I've already addressed those. The others I'll go through and just kind of spot edit, if you will, on those specific notes. And then I can send it off to my beta readers, who for this book are basically just my alpha readers, but I'm going to have them read it again. I need to find new beta readers. If you would be interested in beta reading for me at some point, let me know. Email me through my website. There's a contact me form on my website. So just shoot me an email through there and I can add you to the potential beta readers list. I don't know that I'm going to have time to do that for this book because it is just going to be such a fast turnaround. I'm literally going to be begging my 3 alpha readers to read it again and hope that at least 2 of them, 2 of the 3 can do it, and that they can read it in like a week or less. So yeah, but I feel really good about it. So I had wanted to get through the epilogue today. I still could, we'll see, but it is 4:28 and I really don't want to work past 5. Like, I've been up since fairly early for me this morning. I got an early start, was doing some email and some admin work like in bed on my phone, and then out here before doing my workout. Then I did my workout. So like it's been a long day. I don't want to burn out on the first day of the fall semester. So I'm gonna edit until 5 and then I will see where things are at and how I feel, and we'll go from there. If I could at least get through chapter 20, then tomorrow I could definitely plow through the epilogue and start doing some notes, and that would be fine. But I definitely want to be starting to work on these notes tomorrow, so I need to make a decent push today. But I have already broken up chapter 20 into, I think I've got 4 segments that are a little over 1,000 words each, because it's 4,600 words total in the chapter. But I've got my little pink lines across the page to mark those out. If you watched the last vlog, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm just going to take it 1,000 words at a time and we will see how far I get. o'clock, 5:01, 5:02 just turned. I'm done. I'm done. Let me check my, as I say that, let me check my email really quick. Okay, nothing has come in. Something has come in at 5 o'clock, but 5 o'clock is after hours, and it's a picture of a cute baby polar bear. Asking for baby animals in the syllabus is like just the best idea I've had. I mean, I got the idea from someone else, but this is definitely a good idea. It's just bringing me so much joy, if I'm being honest, and I don't care if that's ridiculous or not. So yeah, I'm done. There's nothing teaching related that can't wait until tomorrow, so I will pick this up tomorrow. And honestly, I think tomorrow's going to be a fairly simple day, so I might try to get ahead on some stuff. The start of the semester, like the first week, no, not even, because they're turning stuff in. I'm going to have discussion board posts that I can grade on Monday. I don't know. The first week is fairly chill, and I don't really have, like, I don't have a ton of work. Like, I've got work, but not, the workload isn't as intense in the first week as it will be by like week 3. By week 3, we're definitely into the thick of things. Like my business writing students will have, all the classes by week 3 will have turned in their final drafts of their first project, and so I will have 120 emails, memos, and letters to grade. So by week 3, we're definitely like fully into it. But these first couple weeks are a little bit easier. I'll probably have a lighter Friday. I do try, those who've been watching me since at least the last semester know that I do tend to try to work as much as possible Monday through Thursday so that I can have an easier day. Like, I'll work an extra 30 minutes here, or I'll take a half of a lunch break on another day or something, just to try to like accumulate a couple hours that I can like end work early on Fridays. This week, today and tomorrow, I was able to finish work a little early because there just isn't that much to do, because I've already done a lot of prep earlier this week and prior to this week. So yeah, I'm done, and tomorrow should be pretty nice. So yeah, editing has gone well. I'm so tired. I was gonna read for an hour until dinner, and now I'm thinking I'm just gonna lay on the couch and start watching TV. I think it's gonna be a reality TV show night. I know I've got Below Deck Down Under. I'm also behind on the new era. I'm still on the fence of what I think about it, of Real Housewives of New York City. Let me know if you are a Real Housewives fan, or a Below Deck fan, or just a Bravo reality TV show fan in general. You can let me know in the comments if you do watch any Bravo reality TV shows, and if you do, which ones. I would love to know, because it's just, I feel like Bravo reality TV and The Bachelor / Bachelorette are just the perfect thing to put on at the end of a long teaching day when I just can't follow a plot. When I just want to have something on in the background that I can like zone out to, those are like my go-tos. And I've already watched The Bachelorette for this week, and it's almost done too. I think there's just one more episode, but that'll be the perfect thing to watch next week after my first day of teaching on campus. Anyway, editing has gone well. I didn't get to the epilogue, but in 30 minutes I did get through all of chapter 20. So I will finish the epilogue tomorrow and then start working on these notes, and hopefully these notes won't take me that long. Hopefully most of these, I think most of these are just like, I'll go and like add a sentence here and a sentence there and maybe a paragraph at most in some places, but I think most of these will be pretty simple and easy. So I'm hoping between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I can get those done. But today I got 4,681 words edited. Chapter 20 is done. I can cross that off on my little sticky note on my planner board. So it's just the epilogue on there, and then yeah, it's just the project notebook notes, which hopefully won't be too bad. So yeah, and this weekend I want to try to do some writing too. So I'm missing that. I haven't done any writing since August 7th. I did some writing, so not a lot. And that was the day that I filmed the Write With Me video. So yeah, that was why I was writing on that day. So I want to do some writing, but I also want to do some more editing in Across the Pond 4. So I might just have a very like bookish, writer-ish day one day this weekend and maybe try to vlog that day. So yeah, because I feel like this is going to be the last weekend where it doesn't feel too exhausting. Because like by next weekend it'll be a full week of working full-time and balancing all of the other projects, and by next weekend I know I'm going to be really, really tired. I also need to figure out when I'm going to put up my fall decorations. But yeah, editing has gone well. Chapter 20 went well. It's pretty straightforward. There wasn't a whole lot to change. I feel pretty good about the ending, and I felt that way from the beginning. It was more a matter of needing to go back through the earlier chapters and add in little things here and there to make the climax and the resolution and all of that make more sense and be believable. So, and that usually is what happens with most of my books. I like the endings that I end up with, but as I'm writing the ending, I know I didn't, because I didn't fully have the ending in mind as I started writing. I know that like there's things I have to go back to the early chapters and tweak to make that ending make sense, because when I'm outlining, I have a general sense of where the book is going to end up. I basically roughly know what the climax will be, what the resolution will be, all of that stuff, but it's not that clear in my head, and it gets clearer as I'm writing the book, because you can do a lot of character development before you start writing, but through the process of writing, you're still going to get to know your characters even better. And so I feel like I don't fully know my characters until I'm writing the ending. And so there's just always stuff I have to go back and tweak and change to make it all make sense. So doing this round of editing on chapter 20 was pretty simple, because I am happy with where it ends up. It's just earlier chapters need some work. But yeah, I can't believe I'm up to chapter 20 though. Like, I can't believe that I could be sending this back to my alpha readers / beta readers by Monday. If not by Monday, then very soon after, which would mean there'd still be like just over a week left in August by the time I'm sending it to them. So it does put me on track, or keep me on track, to be able to start copy editing fairly early in September. Like, if not by the 1st, then 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, kind of at the latest, hopefully. Because I'm thinking whatever feedback I get from the beta read, I don't think it's going to be that much. Like, I'm feeling really good about where this is at, and I think by the time I get it to where it's at for the beta read, I will read through it one more time as well, and then I'm sure there'll be some little things that I pick up. They're like, oh, that still needs to be fixed. And then there'll be some things that my beta readers are like, okay, on second read, now I'm noticing these things as they're looking more closely. But usually by the time I get to the beta read stage, there aren't big structural things that need to be changed, and it's usually just a couple minor developmental notes, and then it's ready to start line editing and copy editing. So that's exciting. That's nerve-wracking, because that means like once we're at the copywriting stage, like I still don't have a cover, y'all. I had so many I was going to design 2 covers this summer, and I didn't even finish the cover illustration of one of them. I just have a rough cover sketch for one book. So I need to work on the cover desperately, because once we get to the copy editing stage, it's just go, go, go. And the copy editing and formatting and proofreading goes very, very fast. And then the cover design is what kind of feels like it takes the longest in that portion, which is why I wanted to do it over the summer. The road to writer's madness is paved with good intentions, I feel like. But anyway, we're not going to focus on that. It's been a good day, full of little surprises and big wins, and it's exciting. It's very exciting. I'm just so thrilled that I've gotten so much work done today. I feel okay. I feel tired, but I feel okay. I'm gonna have a yummy dinner tonight and watch some very ridiculous reality TV shows and just relax. Just relax. But thank you for spending my day with me. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of those things. I would really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments. I think our question of the day can be, do you watch reality TV shows in general? If so, do you watch any of the Bravo reality shows? What's your favorite reality show? Or do you just avoid reality TV completely? Let's just chat reality TV shows in the comments. Or you can leave me a pen emoji. You can leave me a pen emoji to let me know which of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end of this vlog. But with that, I'm gonna sign off. I will show you what I get up to the rest of the evening. It's not gonna be much, but I'm just gonna have a cozy night in and celebrate getting through day 1. Day 1 down. I don't know how many days left of the semester. I don't count it in days. Now I'm talking absolutely nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna go, and I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!